It's a gloomy day, and I'm so happy. Hello, welcome to my YouTube, or welcome back to my YouTube if you are returning. Today, I'm gonna play with some new makeup things, but I wanna do kind of like a simple red look. So if you wanna see that, then just keep watching. I'm Courtney Quarantine. I'm happy to have you here. If you wanna check out any of my other socials or my podcast, my Patreon, my, literally what else? My merch. I will include that all in the description box so you can check all of that out. But I just kind of want to get going. I just want to do my makeup and have this kind of red look be a little bit more simple. I feel like sometimes when I see really like, you know, blush really high or like red really blown out, sometimes it looks a little intimidating, but I'm here to tell you that it is not. And you can have fun with it, you can be messy with it, you can be neat with it, you can do whatever you want. But I'm just gonna get going because makeup makes me happy. Before I really begin, I'm gonna quick plug again to my Patreon. If you like my content, if you like my TikToks, if you like my stuff on Instagram, my reels, whatever, what have you, and you wanna maybe support a little more, Patreon is probably the best way that I've found lately that helps me out as like a content creator type, and it truly is so much fun. I feel like it's a nice community on there, and we can chat, we can talk, we can like go about things. I put a lot of reviews on there, as well as like TikTok style videos with the lips, and then full videos like this, but obviously for Patreon only. And then I put up my photography as well, so you can download stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So if you want to check it out, I would really appreciate it. And I'm gonna zip it on that and just get going with makeup. So I'm gonna prime my eyes. I will include all the stuff that I use in the description as well, like I usually do. I'm still using this eye primer from Urban Decay. So this is the palette that I'm using today. It's the Shade and Light New Pop, I believe is how I'm supposed to say that. Kitten Minis. Ooh, it looks cool. Anyway, these are the shades in here. If I can open it. So here's a little palette, you open it up. Here's what it looks like on the inside. Pretty, right? Yeah. I really like the fact that this color, this transition shade, it's called New Wave. I love also that they have the names on the shades on the back. I think that's, I don't know, I like that. But I like that that one is a bigger pan because I will use that more. So I am gonna go in first with that shade. I'm gonna just take a clean, fluffy brush. I'm gonna put it in my crease and bring it up to my eyebrow like I usually do. So I will start here. Oh yeah. I'm gonna use the crap out of this shade. I'm so glad that it's a bigger pan. So I'm kind of just putting it like here, bringing it up. Now, I am going to make this kind of messy, not really precise. I like how that looks more on myself lately, and I think it's just, especially with red, there's something about it that I don't mind when it's kind of like blown out or not like perfectly like a cut crease or anything like that. There's a little bit of kick up, but I will say these brushes from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill collection, I don't know, sometimes Morphe brushes I feel like just have a little bit more kick up because of the bristles. They're like, I don't know, spikier, sharper, more abrasive. Enough, okay. All right, now I'm just going in with a red shade, and I'm gonna put it on my lid and kind of just pack it down. It's more of like a coral red. Which I like, but I might deepen this a little bit. Ooh, there's a lot of fallout, and I think it is because of this brush. Also, be careful if you are using purple and reds, if you have a sensitivity to that. Maybe don't do what I'm doing. Okay, so I like that where it's at. I'm gonna take the first shade, that kind of taupey one. I'm gonna run it on my lower lash line all the way across. These are pretty powdery, these shadows. God, I just got that in my eye. Yeah, these feel very powdery. And I think these were on sale because they're probably gonna do different, I mean, they're reformulating a lot, KVD is, so. Taking the red and just putting it right in here. I'm not sure if this is coming up on camera, but it does seem more corally to me. That took me forever to open. It took scissors and my spoon to pry this open. If you saw my ColourPop collection, my Valentine's Day one, I think that's on Patreon, but these are so cute. They're like little blushes. I love them so much, but dear God, they are so hard to open. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this blush and I'm gonna put it on top of the red that's on my eye. And I'm also gonna put out my lower lash line because I want this red to be a little bit darker. To make this simple, you could just go in with like a maroon color like this. But I'm just gonna see what happens when I do this. Also because I have yet to put this shade on my eye. That's almost making it lighter. What's happening? I am contemplating everything. However, I want to show that sometimes looks don't go right. Sometimes you need to pause, take a second, rethink some things, perhaps. So I'm not going to quit. I'm gonna take this Danessa Myricks Primary Red. God, this went from being a simple eye look to me doing a lot of steps, but I'm taking this Primary Red. I want red, and I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand. I put too much, that's fine. You really need the tiniest bit with these. Yeah, this is what I'm doing now. I am questioning things. I'm gonna put a little bit of this red. These are eye safe, and I love that. And I love that this is like red. Like, look at this. Look at the red. Oh yeah, I feel better already. All right, so if you were to just do nothing that I did before and just go in with this pigment, your life would be simpler. Simpler? More simple? That's fine. Okay, but see, I'm gonna put it on my lid like this, and then because I do want that like blown out effect, I'm gonna take a fluffier brush and try to blend the edges quickly. I suggest only doing one eye at a time with this. Taking a little bit and running it in like this, kind of bringing it a little higher. Here we go. Now we're freaking cooking with gas or oil. What's it called? What is the thing? Cooking with gas or cooking with oil? Now we're cooking with things to make things cook fast. Wow, okay, this is so much better. I freaking love these things from Danessa Myricks. If you haven't tried them, I highly suggest it. What is my hand doing over here? Okay. Oh yeah, baby. And I know you can use this. I think I use this on a reel, or either a reel or a TikTok, where I put this on my, or maybe I haven't posted it yet. I don't know. My brain cells are working real hard right now and they seem to be running into each other. Like minions, just bouncing off of each other. That's how I pictured it in my head. Oh yes, I feel so much better. See, now I feel like the Danessa Myricks pigments have changed me, because I no longer, it's like I want the punch color. I want the orange, the red, that gold mine color. Okay, I'm taking the same pigment. It's just called Primary Red. I don't know if I've said that a million times already, but if I hadn't said it at all, there you go. But taking Primary Red, putting it on my lower lash line, and it's a little more exact because of the shape of this brush, but that's fine, because I'm going to take this brush and try to buff it out a little bit. You gotta work quick with these because they will dry. I don't want to be too harsh on my lower lash line because it is a delicate area. But let's do a little more of this pigment. Wow, we are just taking some turns today. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Now I know what you might be thinking. Courtney, you look scary. Maybe you're not thinking that. Maybe you think this is like a casual Monday look. I'm not sure. But trust me when I say you can wear whatever makeup you want. And I highly suggest exploring colors and having fun. Packing on a little bit more on the lid. Yeah. Okay. Now, hear me out. Trust the process kind of situation, right? I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner and mascara and some other random, I think I need to moisturize, I know I need to moisturize my face, but I'm gonna do that off camera. I have a whole eyeliner like video and all that, so if you wanna see that, it's here on my channel already. But I'm gonna go ahead and do those things and then I will be right back. BRB. All right, I'm back and here's where we're at. I did my like complexion stuff, set, blah, blah, blah. I'll include everything in the description box, but I will say I'm going to use this blush probably a lot. If you're not a big blush person, avert your eyes. Oh or maybe try blush if you like are kind of like thinking about it and you think it's also cute. I am going to put it on my nose, my cheeks. I'm going to put it a little bit higher under here and kind of really, I feel like this is going to be the thing that makes this simple red look what I'm hoping and dreaming for. But I'm going to start off light and hope that it goes well, and just, we're going to see what happens, okay? And again, this is the ColourPop Love Me Not. And this little one's from the Valentine's Day collection. I hope they still have this. If not, that is so annoying and I'm sorry, but this is like the most red blush that I think that I have. It's more like maroony, but I think it's gonna work. So I'm gonna put it up in here, very close to my eye, basically in my like under eye area as well. And also in my temples, on my temples. Jeez. And then I'm just gonna blend out. Same thing on the other side, very close, literally touching my eyeliner. I also didn't put any lower lash mascara on. So see how this kind of looks right now. Without putting anything else on the brush, I'll blend it in like this. So this still gets blush on it, but it's light. I just don't want it to be stark, hello, against everything else. So like that, a little bit up on the forehead, not too much up here because I don't want it to be like way overwhelming. I'm gonna take this blush on this brush. This brush from ColourPop is awesome. It's the F10. It's like an angled contour brush, but I like using it to put blush on my nose and like contour with blush. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Like this, and I'm gonna put it just on the underside right now. See what that looks like. I build up this blush a little bit with a bit of a fluffier brush and kind of bring it down on the apples of my cheeks ever so slightly. The tiniest bit. Just to kind of blend it a little bit more. I'm really liking how this is looking. This might not be your everyday look. It's totally fine. It's fun to play with makeup though. And I'm going to take a little bit of my bronzer that I used and I'm going to put it on the bridge of my nose. Just a tiny bit. Blending it out. I honestly think this looks cute. Okay, I'm going to try a new lip liner right now, and this is from Dose of Colors. I think this will go nicely with the look. If it doesn't, you take it off. I can take it off. You can't. You're on the other side of this camera. So this is in the shade Floral. And these are usually 18. I think I got it for 9, or is it 14? It's usually 7. I think it's 14 and I got it for 7. But anyway, let's see how this one looks. It might be, oh, it's actually quite nice. I think this is a little more like terracotta leaning, and I hope that's picking up on camera, but I just kind of want to try. This is a lot smoother than their other lip liners. I wonder why. Dose of Colors lip liners I love, but they're kind of tough. Like, I think I'm so used to the ColourPop ones being like super creamy and glidey that these just feel like extra strength, you know? This color without this eye, yeah. This with this, I'm not into. All right, I'm not crazy about this lip, so I'm gonna show another option. If you like this, totally fine. I'm also gonna change because this isn't doing it for me either. BRB. Actually, before I change lip, I just want to show you with a normal, it's a t-shirt dress, but like a black t-shirt. This color is fine, but I'm going to change it. I kind of want this to be a little more edgy, dare I say? All right, this color is not going to be for everybody, but I love this, and I cannot myself. This is Sleepless from Dose of Colors, and it is gray. There's just something about this that makes me feel like a vampire in the best way. I'm gonna add some lower mascara just ever so slightly. This is it. This is my hello lipstick on my teeth. It is very dark now. I feel like it looks a lot darker than it actually is, but you know what? That just kind of suits this mood. I really like this look, specifically with this gray. It gives me, I don't know what, but I also kind of liked it with the floral shade. So honestly, it's a little bit of a toss-up. Here's the deal. I made this a lot more complicated than it needed to be in the beginning. Honestly, if you have a pigment like the Danessa Myricks one, if you have something like this and you just want to like blend it out on your eyes and kind of build it up on your lid. It's so easy, it's so quick. Then having this blush that's kind of this like red tone with it, these two things are like really the only things that you need to make a simple red look. It doesn't have to be this, but honestly, these are amazing. Of course, if you want it to be a little lighter, if you want that kind of rosy lip with this, obviously do whatever you want. But I like this. This is a little bit like undead look. I don't know, something about this just makes me feel nice. Either way, thank you so much for watching today and just kind of spending some time with me. I don't know what it is that you're doing, but I hope you get to relax. Take some time for you, self-care, even if that means literally doing nothing. Sometimes self-care is literally doing nothing, like taking a nap, or like laying down and listening to nice music, or drinking a cup of tea with a fuzzy blanket. Anyway, I appreciate you watching so much. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. It really helps my channel out. And if you want to check out any of my other stuff like Patreon, podcast, merch, what have you, all my other socials, it will be down in the description box as well. And yeah, thank you for watching, and thank you for any of the support. Anytime you like and comment on my TikToks, anything like that, it truly, I appreciate it so much. And that's it. That's all I have for you today. As always, I hope you all are doing well, taking care of yourselves, and being kind to others. I will catch you in my next video. Bye! This lip really took it to another realm, my friend. If I was a young warthog. Or is it when I was a young warthog? Warthog. What an unfortunate name for that animal. They do look kind of strange though in real life. Puma is cute. The other ones? Ooh. I look like I'm about to start a coven.